What's good, family? You know what it is. It's your boy Tori. Well, I am back with another video reaction. Today, I'll be reacting to here how McDonald's French fries are made. Food production process. This is, man, I was like, damn. I need to know about McDonald's, how they make their food, because, you know, some of their stuff, they be like, yeah, they burgers not what it's seen. They mold for good 6 months to a year. I was like, man, so we gonna see how they really are made, man, for real though. You know, I haven't had McDonald's in a minute though, but you know, I don't eat their burger products like that anymore. I eat like chicken nuggets and stuff like that, but man, it's crazy. You'll be amazed with how it's been processed, man, for real. Like, you know, fast food is not good for you at all, but that's why, like, I changed my diet, so I'm like feeling good, man. Every time I feel like I'm 15 years younger. I'm not even gonna lie, man, but hey, we're going to get right into it, but before I click on this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, don't forget to click on that notification bell to not miss a load. I'll post my social media site, be in the description down below, this actual video be in the description down below. You already know what time it is, man. Let's reach up to that 30K, but enough is said, just get to this here video, bruh, without further ado.
Hello everyone. Want to see how the giant McDonald's corporation makes its burgers and other stuff? Then let's get it on. The process of making buns begins with dough. To make it, McDonald's uses flour, water, liquid yeast, and salt. Then the sponge is sent to a fermentation room for about 4 hours. After that, the dough goes down the chute and gets mixed with other ingredients. For example, sugar and salt. But don't worry, of course, buns are not the most dietary product, but they still contain less than 5% sugar. At the next stage, a huge machine twists.
I knew it had to have some type of to make yeast, so I was like, yeah, it had to been something.
Dough, after which the conveyor shapes it into small balls. Then these balls are given a light dusting of flour and put into special baking pans. Then the balls have to stay there for 55 minutes at a temperature of 100 degrees Fahrenheit and a humidity of 90%. So what else is left? Of course, sesame seeds. The buns are passed through a machine that applies an even coating of those, and then the buns are sent into a huge oven for 8 to 9 minutes at a temperature of 465 degrees Fahrenheit. After the buns are thoroughly baked, they're left on a special spiral cooler.
Damn, look at all those. That's crazy. Oh, they look like fresh donuts without the glaze, though. That's funny, man.
Where they cool down for about 27 minutes. After that, they also have to be checked by specialists who inspect them, and only then send them for slicing and packaging.
Right.
In the restaurants, employees will brown them in a special oven.
Oh yeah, so I got that toast in there a little bit.
Meanwhile, the process of making beef pasties at McDonald's is incredibly simple. The beef arrives to the processing plant in special sealed trucks. The meat is checked for its freshness and various bacteria. After that, lean and fat are mixed together and ground in a huge meat grinder. That way they get 100% real beef, like the ones you could buy at any grocery store.
Damn.
The main secret of their beef patties is that as soon as a special device gives them shape, they immediately go into a giant freezer where they stay for 24 minutes. After that, they're packed and sent to the restaurants. Just think about these figures. One such factory can produce about 3 million patties a day. In the restaurants, they're cooked on a double-sided hot plate until they reach an internal temperature of at least 155 degrees Fahrenheit. In order to grow high-quality lettuce, the land on farms is regularly checked.
Hey man, you would be amazed though how like it's that stuff really made like that, man. I don't know if they just making the quality of the video just to make it seem like, oh yeah, that's how these are really made. And I don't know, man.
After harvesting, the vegetables are sent to the factory, where they're thoroughly washed and disinfected. Next, experts check the harvest for freshness and throw away any damaged leaves. After that, the lettuce is sliced or chopped, depending on how it needs to be served at the restaurants.
So that's how they shred their lettuce. I would never imagine that, bro. For real.
And here are the famous pickles we love so much in any burger.
Like, yeah. Damn. Fresh pickles. Oh my god. I love pickles.
The basis of the Heinz ketchup recipe remains unchanged, namely tomatoes, sugar, salt, spices, and vinegar. The tomatoes for the ketchup are grown on special farms where producers use only selected seeds. It is important for the future sauce that the tomatoes have a large amount of pulp and a low moisture content, so that there would be no need to add starch to the product.
Right. Damn. See how I just squeezed the squeeze the bag out so all the tomatoes could come out. That's sweet though. Damn.
Then, spices are added to the tomato paste, which are made from herbs, hot peppers, and vegetables. The exact recipe is a closely guarded secret, and the only known ingredient is celery. After that, the resulting mass is loaded into a mixing container, and vinegar, sugar, and salt are added to it. Then the ketchup goes through a pasteurization stage, after which it's put in a homogenizer, a device that grinds all the components, creating a homogeneous, thick mass. After that, the ketchup must be cooled quickly. This process, as well as pasteurization, is necessary for long-term storage of the product.
So it can last long. Okay, yep. That's how they do their ketchup.
Of course, you can't make a burger without a good slice of cheese. Check out how they make them.
Damn. Man, you see how they slice that cheese like that, man? That's sweet though, in the patterns or whatever. Like I was like, dang, that's crazy, son. Damn, look how freshly it's sliced though, and they got it stacked up like, dang. All they just gotta do is just put it in the wrap. That's it. That's sweet.
The path of the fish fillets to the restaurants begins in the sea. First, fish are caught with nets in large numbers. After that, they're sent to the factory to be washed and sorted.
And then, you know, there's a lot of people saying about McDonald's saying like, yeah, you know they're not real fish, right? I was like, I don't know, but it tastes good. But, you know, a lot of them say it's not the right fish to have, you know, it's not good for you. So I was like, I don't know, man, but hey, it tastes good to me.
They're delivered to the next factory in the form of large fish blocks. A special machine saws each block into 150 portions, after which, moving further along the conveyor belt, they're covered with a layer of batter. After that, the fish has to be frozen, and a huge chamber manages that in just 8 minutes. And of course, the manufacturers don't want to offer you a bad product, so they conduct a frying test on several portions that helps to make sure the fish fillet has a good taste, smell, and colour. The fries begin their journey on farms. Potatoes are grown there with an optimal number of sunny days.
Hey. I don't know about you guys, but to me, McDonald's are the best fries to have, man. There's something about them, man. Hey, I don't know about y'all. Have y'all different opinion, but I think nothing beats McDonald's fries. Especially it got salt in it. Even though salt not really good for you because high blood pressure, but it's good to me.
After harvesting, the potatoes are put into a huge potato peeler. The principle of its operation is very similar to that of a washing machine, but there is an abrasive inner surface in the drum. After that, the potatoes are sent further along the belt and thoroughly washed. Then each potato passes through a series of blades that cuts it into the fries we know. It's important to note that at that moment, the potatoes can move at a speed of up to 37 miles per hour. You know that potatoes often have dark spots, right? To remove them, laser and optical scanners are used, which automatically detect defects and remove the imperfections with a stream of compressed air. Then, the potato slices are dried on giant baking sheets. At about the same time, specialists conduct the last quality check, after which they freeze and pack the potatoes. All that's left to do then is for the potatoes to get to the restaurant where they'll be deep fried in oil with a high content of oleic acid.
Oh, baby, want to get some right now. No fries, boy.
What about Coca-Cola, which is considered to be the most popular drink of McDonald's? The beverage production process begins with a multi-system of
Sweet tea is my
purification
thing.
that
I
water
don't really
goes
like
through.
sodas.
Then, a mixture
I
of
don't drink
sugar
sodas
syrup
at all.
and concentrate is added to the purified water. The liquid then goes into a special machine where it's mixed and saturated with carbon dioxide. Then, the finished drink is put into bottles that pass through a filled bottle inspection system that checks the height of the liquid and ensures the cap is placed properly. If the system discovers something wrong, it simply knocks the defective bottle off the conveyor belt. Then,
Damn.
they put labels on the bottles and another machine prints the date, time of bottling, as well as the expiration date of the drink.
Damn. All them Coca-Colas.
The process begins with whole chickens. The employees separate the breast feet for the McNuggets.
Ooh.
After that, the meat is sent to the blending room, where it's ground up by a blender. At this stage, seasonings such as celery and black pepper are added to the mix, as well as a bit of chicken skin for flavour and as a binder. But those are not our favourite nuggets yet. The resulting mixture is sent to a special forming machine that portions the blended chicken into 4 different shapes: the ball, the bell, the boot, and the bow tie. Then, the shapes are covered with a light batter and a thicker batter called tempura. After that, they are par-fried so that the batter stays in place. If you break the nuggets in half at this stage, you will find raw blended chicken inside. The thing is, they'll be fully cooked in the restaurants so that they stay fresh. So, after being par-fried, the semi-finished nuggets are frozen and packed in a special room where they wait for their shipment to a McDonald's restaurant.
Hey, that's crazy, man. That's the learn of an experience right there of McDonald's food, man. And it was so creative of making these kind of foods at McDonald's, man. But I know a lot of people have their different opinions though. But to me, McDonald's is the best food. It's something about the taste, man. I just love it, man. But I love the fries, man. Fries, I eat those any day. Shoot, for real, man. Out of all they food, fries is the best thing for me. And then they sweet tea, I love they sweet tea too, man. But damn, man, this gave me of a glimpse of how they make their product though, man. But I don't know, a lot of people feel a little iffy about the foods because they said it's not certain stuff. It's not really real that's inside the meat. It's like, I don't know, man. You know, everybody had their opinion about the food, the fast food, even though we know fast food is not good for you at all, you know. It make you overweight, make you have high blood pressure, diabetes, and stuff like that. But, you know, it's just highly addictive, just like a drug, you know. But, hey, I had my experience looking at this though, man, for real. How they make their stuff. But if you guys enjoyed this here video, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're new, because you already know the channel is so lit. Make sure you guys comment down below to send me more lit videos like this, man. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.